I sent you the link. I just want to make sure the camera looks good and that the sound is decent.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Awesome. Hey, everybody. I don't know if you guys have seen or not, but Foodie is live and is saying that she is leaving Salah. So I figured there's no better time than now to go ahead and try our first live stream and see how this goes. Please be patient. I am still working out all the technical stuff. Um, but I figured we would go ahead and jump on over here. Um, and let Miss Foodie explain to us why she's leaving. And now it's deciding to not want to play.
First. I don't feel like being on camera. I feel too blah. I think I'm gonna go off camera. Hold on a second. I'm hot and I'm just like not in the mood to be on camera. You know? Hold on a second, guys.
Hey, lazy Texican. I'm so excited you guys are here. Um, so we are behind, but we will slowly catch up. I'm not sure how long she's going to be live, but I figured we could at least stick around for as long as we can.
Hey, Blush, Sam, Megan, Raven, Helia, Cool. Hey, Teardrop. Hey, everyone. Hey, Tracy, Fernanda, everyone I missed. No Name, everybody, Bear, Kiara, Habibi J, Vegas. I'm going to explain. I just don't want to repeat myself, so I'm just waiting. Welcome, Salam, Amanda, Nitty, Renee. I can't even read all your names. I'm sorry. So, oh, the friggin' headache I cannot get rid of. No, it's not clickbait.
Um, so I was wondering the same thing, like, is this real or not? Because she's been very clickbaity lately with us, and so I popped in for about 10 minutes, and it seems about as real as it can get. Because she's finally coming out and saying things that we have thought for a long time, that I think she was scared to admit. Um, I mean, she is using this to raise some money, apparently. But I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see how far she carries this out.
It's gonna seem like impulsive and like out of the blue for you guys because I've really, really, really been. I tried so hard. Slow mode. I'll just let people. I'm kind of just like. I'm probably not even gonna look at the chat. Teardrop. I'm just gonna like say what I have to say. Um, because yeah, like I don't. You don't really see our day to day together. You know, I mean, you do sometimes. I mean, we have like gotten in arguments and stuff, but it's just that it's not anything to do with like. I'm not. It's not like. It's just we're not really working out. We're not compatible. Like, maybe people saw it coming. Fair enough. It's just I wanted.
Well, generally, this is why you don't meet somebody online, fly to their country, and 2 weeks later claim that you're married. That's why the dating process exists, so that you can figure out if you really are compatible or not. But I guess nobody explained that to Foodie.
To give it a really good shot because there is love there, obviously, but no, there was no cheating with Nor. Um, no, I don't want any mean comments about Salah whatsoever.
I actually have been really wondering if Noor is not his first wife because we had about 10 years ago on one of his Facebooks, he posted a picture of him with a woman and made the comment, "My wife is just so beautiful." So we know that he previously had a wife. So I have wondered if Noor is his first wife and if that means that the little girl is actually one of his children. I don't know. I know that's a very far fetched, out there um, conspiracy theory to have, but it's something that I've really been considering a lot lately, especially when you consider the little girl. When you do see pictures of her or see her next to him, they do resemble each other a lot.
Yes, please delete those. It's just that it's not him. It's not him. It's more of like a cultural differences that are just really. I don't feel like myself. Like no matter how hard I try, I realize that in order to like make the marriage
Thank you, Steven Nation. I'm excited to be here for my first live. I hope it turns out decently. I think I've gotten everything as fine tuned as I can without actually doing a live stream and then going back to see what I need to change so that we get this into a fine tuned machine for everybody. So that we're able to hang out more often like this because I love getting to see you guys interacting in real time. And it's really nice like, to feel like I have people, you know, here to be traumatized with me. There's not a nicer way to say it, but I'm excited to have you guys all here with me.
work, I'll have to assimilate into something I don't feel that I am. No name, member for 13 months, loyalty bees. I just want you happy. Thank you, no name. Ready, set, rebees.
Okay, so she doesn't feel like she can assimilate into something that she's not. However, she converted to his religion, and his religion requires for women to behave a certain way. So, if she had done her due diligence and really studied the religion and what it required and what a Muslim marriage required, she should have known beforehand that this was not something that was going to work out for her. Instead of just jumping blindly into the situation that she's in now. And I think this also might be her realizing that she's paying some hefty consequences for the actions that she carried out in Kuwait. I don't know why my internet's being this slow, guys. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
Thank you. I mean, it's not that I need time to adapt because I think I've given it a fair go. It's been like 3 years. Um, hey, YouTube lover. Thank you, Jekka. That's the thing. I have to change a lot about myself, and some things I welcome change. Some things are good for me. It's just that like I find every day I kind of like for example, I'll just be in the bathroom and I'll be looking at my Bath and Body Works and like Western products, and I'll be like, I really just want to take like leave, get in a car and go and like do something by myself. I can't like I don't feel like I have like, these are like the same issues. Like, and then I moved back to Canada already. Remember? Yeah, and I've changed my mind, and that's the problem. Like last time I moved, I got kind of like freaked out because I went through a lot of stress, which is like my fault.
I do. I do see a scam because she does later talk about raising money to go. Um, and if they're really separating or not, I don't know that she would be that upset about it because I don't honestly feel like this has ever been a real loving relationship. This has always been more of a partnership. You help me get what I want, and you get what you want. I think I feel like she might not be as upset because, as we know, Foodie is only focused on herself. She believes that the whole world revolves around her. And I hate to compare or stop. The closest thing we have to it is her and Pete's. Because, when she decided that she was done with Pete's and she was going to move with BB, there was not any tears. There wasn't any upset because at that point, Pete's had become expendable. It was just something that needed to be dealt with, and so that's kind of what I'm feeling and thinking. This she's hit the point where she's realizing they're going to get to travel. She will probably never drive. She stays in Syria, and that thing that she thought this was going to become has now stopped. Because at the end of the day, this is all due to her actions that she took in late. And I think she's now hitting the point where she's like, I'm done going without because of you, even though it was her. And because of it, now it's not so much about, ooh, I'm losing my relationship. It's more about, hey guys, I'm going to have fast food. I'm going to have all the air conditioning I want, all the heat I want, because that's one of the other things. It's one of the other things that we have to take into account, is that they're getting ready to come into winter, and he said that they're going to have a diesel furnace in the middle of their living room to heat this.
Fault for like showing my apartment, but there's a lot of stressful things that, make me not want to really like go back there. So, yeah, I just, it's not really like a bad separation. It's just like we're kind of at each other's throats more, and I just feel like it's things that are just never going to change, because in order for things to change, we would both have to change a lot of things that we're not really that comfortable changing, and it's just not going to work out, you know? No, he can't. It's not about like marriage counseling. It's like fundamental cultural differences. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It's just. It's we've tried to work it out for like 3 years, and it's just not. I mean, there was like a lot of stuff going on behind. I didn't want to make it public, but I feel like I have to, because I'm kind of like desperate to just like, figure out like how to move on and rebuild my life. And I feel like I have to like build from zero. You were born to be and be free. That, like, I feel like I have too big of a personality to just be like I don't want to say this without like hurting anyone's feelings. I feel like I'm just not meant to be like a subservient housewife. Like, it's just not my personality. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what the life you want, if traditionally that's what you want in life, I'm not. And it's not Syria, because Syria, like, traveling here has been such an amazing experience. I've met.
So I have my husband sitting in the other room watching this live stream, and he did say, or why I think I might need to adjust a couple of settings in my streaming software, but I can't do that while I'm live. So I'm going to keep going